What's up, everybody? Robin Phillips here, and today we're going to be talking about staging the home so you can sell your listing faster. So, as all top agents know, there are really only three factors that sell a home: price, condition, and marketing. I did my last video on pricing, so if you missed it, hit the subscribe button, go back and listen. So today we're going to be talking about staging, which is part of any successful marketing strategy. So you may ask, why stage at all? And the purpose of staging is twofold. Number one, it's going to sell faster. And number two, it's going to sell for more money. In fact, the National Association of Realtors says that it can sell for up to 7% more. That is huge money for your seller, number one, and even more money in your pocket. So you may be asking, why 7% more? That seems crazy. Well, we know two things. Number one, buyers buy on emotion, right? Have you ever heard a buyer say, I'll know it when I see it, or it just feels like home? And number two, most buyers are only in a home for 30 minutes, maybe maximum of 30 minutes 2 times, so maybe an hour, right? They have a very limited time to have an incredible first impression. So staging the home is going to create that incredible first impression, and it's going to allow that buyer to really feel like that home is theirs. So there are really two types of staging. You can either stage with the seller's furniture, or you can stage by having a staging company bring in their furniture. So how do you decide? Number one, look at the seller's furniture and say, is it on trend? And does it fit the local market? Meaning, is it on trend in New York, but this house happens to be in Charleston, South Carolina, and it doesn't fit the local market trends here. Number two, ask the seller if they are willing to purchase pieces to fill in the gaps for items that need to be removed. If so, stage with the seller's furniture. It's going to be the least expensive way to go. So how do you do that? Here are a few tips. Number one, take out about 30% of the furniture in the home, meaning any extra side chairs, any extra side tables. Too much furniture in the home is going to make the home feel smaller. Number two, leave about one painting per wall or one group of photos per wall. The bigger the paintings, the better, and remove any and all personal photos. Number three, declutter all tabletops and shelves. 1 to 2 items on any shelf or tabletop that is approximately 2 feet long is a great guideline. Number 4, add on-trend pieces like pillows, blankets, trinkets that are going to draw the eye away from anything that may be slightly outdated. And number 5, if you're in a beach town like Charleston, do all the bedding in white. That means pillows, shams, duvet covers, and then accent with colorful pillows. And if the seller's furniture is not on trend, have them remove as many pieces as possible, storing them in either the garage or a local temperature-controlled storage unit. Then have a staging company bring in their furniture. It will pay for itself so many times over. And I know it can be very expensive, thousands of dollars to have a staging company come in, but I'm going to tell you a story. So I had an expired listing that I took over. It was on the market for over 600 days with multiple agents prior to me taking the listing. The owner said, look, I will do whatever you tell me to do, just sell my house. So we did. I told him we're going to remove every piece of furniture. We are going to repaint the entire house in a neutral color. We are going to replace all of the carpeting. We are going to refinish the floors. We're going to bring in a staging company, and the house sold in 40 days for more money than the list price. Not only did the seller get his home sold, which, by the way, he told me the home was literally unsellable, which I guess after 600 days, I would think it was unsellable too. He also made a ton of money, regardless of the fact that he did everything that I just described to you. So, to that point, let's talk about the last step. So, furniture is not the only part of staging. Neutralizing paint colors, making any necessary repairs, and clean. There is nothing more off-putting to a buyer than a dirty home. And it means that you need to do the things that you don't normally do when you're cleaning, which means every single baseboard, every single ceiling fan, light switch plates, light switches, every nook and cranny should be glistening, glistening clean. And do any small updates that are easy and affordable, such as put on a granite countertop or a quartz countertop, right? Those little tiny things, replacing gold doorknobs with brushed nickel. Tiny updates like that make a world of difference to the sales price. And if the sellers are worried about the cost of these updates, have a look around. Not only are there handyman and construction companies that will allow the seller to pay at closing, we at EXP even partner with a company called Curbio that will lend the seller the money and have them pay them at closing up to $25,000. So there is always a way to get your client top dollar through these repairs. So I hope this video was helpful so that you can get out there, stage more effectively, sell your listing faster, and sell it for more. If you need more information, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you on my next video.